What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back at it, giving another react video. Today we're going to get into Sleep Token Nazareth, official audio video records. I'm excited, dude. I love Sleep Token. There's only been one song that I didn't really care for, and it wasn't even the whole song. It was like 90% of the song, 95% of the song was Chef's Kiss, and then there was a weird part where I was like, eh. But other than that, I love Sleep Token. Straight up gas. I don't know what that was. I was just excited. Let's jump right into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. Is it basic? Is it basic? See, already it's just got that sound of like, I feel peaceful.
And I'll see you when the wrath comes, knocking on your bedroom door with money, building your kingdom.
His voice
dripping from the open mouth. I'll show you what you look like from the inside. And I'll see you when the wrath comes.
Ooh. Great layers.
Slow the gun, make her read the tape in the bathroom mirror, see if she can guess what a hollow point does to a naked body. Let's fuck her up, manifest pain at the core of pleasure. I'll see you when the wrath comes.
Ah, they're teasing me, dude. I know they're building it. They're just gonna let it drop, and it's gonna be so satisfying. Uh-oh, hang on. Yeah. So good. So good. gas. Oh! Well, I mean, this is similar to, I think it was Calcutta, where that heaviness at the end is kind of a little off-putting. I could do without it, but for here, it wasn't as bad. It still kind of worked. But the thing is, with that heavy that they throw in at the end, I'm already vibing so good to when they finally drop it. Because Sleep Token is phenomenal at just kind of building and teasing you and just kind of giving you little hints like, hey, we're gonna drop it, and they build it up. They build up that suspense, so you're craving like, I will pay you anything, just please drop the song. And they finally drop it, and you're like, yes, and it drops, and you just go off into space, and you vibe out so hard. The vibes are immaculate. Now, that part where I'm vibing, I'm in a new vibe and I'm in a new feel. Everything feels different. It's hitting my soul. The emotion's there. And then when it flips to the heavy, now we're in a different vibe. And I wasn't necessarily ready to go to that. You didn't give me anything to transition to that. And so it's a little off-putting. Now, this one, I think that heavy part wasn't as heavy as Calcutta. And so I would rank this one higher than Calcutta. But the rest of Calcutta, I think I would rank higher than this, like the majority of it, minus the heavy part. This one did have a little bit of a slow feel to it, and it took a while to get to that drop, and I feel like I wanted a little bit more up until that drop, but that drop was very good, very satisfying. It was addicting. I want to listen to that drop right now again. It was just chef's kiss. But overall, it didn't do it for me start to finish. There was parts in here that were just simply amazing, that just really rocked my body, and there was parts in here that were a little slower, and then obviously the heavy part is like, I don't know. Let me create an analogy for you that maybe you can help understand, because food and music are very good comparisons because they're both subjective, right? I could be like, yo, Domino's Pizza is the best pizza on the planet, and you're looking at me thinking, what are you talking about? It's ass. But it's subjective. There's people that are going to think Domino's is amazing. There's people going to think it tastes like cardboard. So with this song and with the taste of music, I could equate this to a dessert that has layers, and maybe you start at one side and it's maybe the crust, and the crust doesn't have too much flavor, and you're getting into the middle and it gets sweeter, and maybe there's a filling in the middle, and you're like, wow, that's where the drop is. The drop finally hits, right? And you're like, wow, this is great. There's so much flavor. There's sugar. There's caramel. There's a filling. There's texture. There's everything. You're just getting all of it at once. And you're like, this is fantastic. I'm enjoying this dessert. This is great. And then you take another bite, and all of a sudden there's a jalapeno in there. And you're like, oh, what the shit? It's spicy. And it's a completely different taste, and it's throwing you off. And if you're not ready for that, and you're not used to that, and you're not expecting it, it's off-putting. That's what I can relate this to. Man, that was a good analogy. Hats off. Pat on the back. That is what happened here. I had my filling. I had the sweetness. I had the sugar. Everything was great when they dropped it. Nom, 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 nom. I'm eating the shit out of this dessert. And then they threw in a jalapeno, and it got heavy. And I'm like, what the hell? I wasn't ready for that. Now, had I ordered the spicy dessert and was prepared for that, maybe it would have been different. Now, if I listen to it again and I'm expecting it, I'm sure it'll change, and it'll be a different experience because I'm ready for it, and it won't be as off-putting. However, I'm not necessarily a fan of jalapenos in my drinks or jalapenos in my desserts, even though that is a thing for some people and they like it. That's where taste comes in, right? Doesn't mean I don't like it. I like most of this song, but that last part I could do without, which is why I prefer a lot of their other songs way more, like Sugar or Hypnosis or Atlantic. High Water. High Water is probably my favorite. I don't know. There's just a lot of other songs that I really like because they have a full experience with no sections that are off-putting. But like I said, that doesn't have anything to do with skill or that it's bad or anything. It's just taste, and didn't really care for that. But still love it. Sleep Token is gas, and I will always support Sleep Token and always react to Sleep Token. Every single song from now until the day I die, they have a song that comes out. I would love to listen to it because I like the band. I like their style. I like what they do with the song structure. I like the musicality. I like the drums. I like the talent in here. I just like it. So this was a cool reaction. I'm going to rank it a little bit lower, but I'm excited to jump more into Sleep Token, and we will keep this train going. So that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you have not clicked my subscribe button, go ahead and click my subscribe button, please. It takes a few seconds and it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you guys very much for showing up and showing love, liking the video, leaving comments, the subscriptions, the love, the community. I love it. Thank you guys. Seriously. Thank you. You know what to do. Leave some comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you thought about this. Are you kind of in the same boat as me? Is that last part a little heavy and off-putting? And it's not necessarily that it's so heavy. I listen to some heavy music. I listen to some Lorna Shore, some Slaughter. It's just that it is too heavy for the vibes that were right before it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you 180'd on me. It wasn't ready. But do you like it? Do you not like it? Why or why not? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. As well as if you are new to Sleep Token, hop aboard. We got plenty of Sleep Token songs to jump into, and I'm sure this list will keep growing. They're a fantastic band. If you haven't heard them, I highly recommend you go check them out. Start with High Water. That's probably my favorite right now, but really you can't go wrong. Start with any of them. They're very, very good songs. Very good band. And if you do like them, be sure to support them. Subscribe to the YouTube, follow them on social media, stream the music anywhere and everywhere you can stream music, because support is #1 for any artist, band, creator, rapper, entertainer, whoever's making content or music for you to enjoy. And you do reciprocate that via support. So with all that being said, I hope you're having a good day. I'm sending positive vibes your way. And until next time, I'm out. Trust in me, 'cause you're running from your problems.